This is a beaver, the engineer of the natural world. For years, humans have taken and improved upon their feats of engineering, providing access to drinking water for thousands and allowing us to make damn good puns. But today, it is the beavers that will be taking a design currently being developed by humans as we find out if the line, trademarked, is the perfect beaver colony layout. So you may have heard about the line. It's a 170 kilometer long, 200 meter wide and 500 meter high city in the middle of the desert in Saudi Arabia, a self-proclaimed city of the future. And to be honest, despite hating the marketing spiel, I sort of came round to the concept when I built it in City Skylines recently. However, in that game, building vertically isn't ideal, but in Timberborn, oh yes. So hello fellow engineers and welcome to Timberborn. I did quickly want to mention that this video is actually sponsored by the devs of Timberborn because the brand new update 2 is releasing an hour after this video goes live. So we'll be exploring all the new stuff in that update as we create the line. So yeah, once you've watched this, click the link in my description to go check out the game yourself. Right, so anyway, let's create a new map. So I think a couple of things I want to do. I need a river going through, obviously, because beavers need water to survive. I want like a higher section at one end. So if we come to the terrain height, wang the height up and make a little higher area, can then make that a bit of a reservoir and then our river, which is going to be perfectly straight for now. Oh, maybe not. Almost perfectly straight. All right, so I'm going to add a few water sources in here, and you can see as I click on these, more and more water will spawn. There's the waterfall. That is filling up the plunge pool nicely. So you can see as water comes along, everything goes green. I absolutely love watching stuff like this. It's so cool. But in order to make the line, it's got like tree edges. So that looks fairly good for the line. What I do want to do, I want to put a little strip along the top. I'm sort of making like aqueducts. Yes, come on. Oh, look at that. Next up, I want to add little chutes like that. So water should flow along. Yes, look at that. Right, now if we press pause, down here I can add natural resources to the level. So obviously beavers, they need wood to build things. And in keeping with the original line design, I'm going to fill the top of these with trees. This looks awesome already. I haven't even built it yet. Right, next up, the beavers, they are going to need some food. So we can select the blueberries, which they can eat straight away, as well as dandelions. Now, this is new to the update, so I'm not actually sure how these work. We'll have to see once we get into the game, but we'll do like a patch of blueberries there, patch of dandelions over this side. Wow, they look just like dandelions. I don't know what I was expecting, but put our starting location in. I should probably do this like in the middle. I'm going to shove a few more resources around. I think we want like an underground ruin. Probably so there. That'll give us some metal. Put some actual scrap ruins like back here as well. So let's start a new game. Let's load up the line. We'll make sure we got a good amount of beavers. And then here we go. There's our 69 beavers. Nice. All right, so first things first, we're going to hit pause. And because I want to build this really fast and I want to show you like all the new updates and stuff, I've actually got access to the development console. Oh, yes. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? There's like a scary looking beaver and a proper scary looking beaver. Now, typically in this game, you need to unlock like all these cool things like bridges and stuff. You need to go into the science tab and you need to build an inventor hut. I mean, I could set up some inventor huts and earn it manually, but I've got dev tools. Oh yeah. So we're going to add 100 science a few times. I feel like Ash Ketchum at the start of a Pokemon battle. Auto clicker, I choose you. Oh yes, look at that science got. Can you hear it? Oh, that is the sound of numbers being crunched. Science being earned. Okay, well, anyway, we've got enough science. We can unlock some stuff. What is all this stuff in science? What is that? A number cruncher? A complicated machine that solves calculations without beavers operating it. Oh, so that makes science without using a beaver. Because usually the inventor hut, that usually needs a beaver to work in there. Let's unlock the number cruncher. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Pretty. I like that. No more beavers required. What else we got? A golem part factory. What is a golem? Autonomous golems who can assist beavers in their everyday task. Oh, and I assume they don't take anything to eat. And then there's a charging station. Let's unlock that. So that's where the golems go into charge. Oh man, we're gonna have robots helping us. Right, anyway, before we get too far, let's build the basics. So what we're gonna need on the ground floor, we're gonna need a gatherer flag. So this will allow our beavers to harvest the berries, which haven't actually grown yet. Up here, we're gonna need a lumberjack flag or two. Now, we need some wood storage, don't we? All right, next up, since we have the science, I think I'm going to build my first first bridge so we can get across the other side. Now, bridges are usually a little bit later on in the game, but thank you devs for all that science and the dev mode. It means I can build them instantly. So we'll plonk that there so people can now get across. We've just got a path up to it. Right, nice. We've got some basics going, but we don't have one of the most necessary resources coming in, and that is water. Yes, there is water here, but these beavers, they can't drink that water. They need to pump it, because these pumps, I assume they filter it as well. Yeah, there you go. Pumps and filters water so the beavers can drink it. So we're going to need a few of these, and then we should see a load of beavers go inside them, and then they'll do the very, very, very important job of pumping their log, working their wood, creating liquid for others to enjoy. Now, we also need to think about housing. So in this faction, they live in barracks. So if we wang a barrack there, and then we click on that, you can see loads and loads of my beavers. They've all gone in there to live, but we've got 69 beavers. So we need a lot of barracks. So let's just build these along this edge like that. And then that's good. The sun is setting on our first ever day in the line. I mean, there's a long way to go. We haven't built a lot, have we? But the reason I'm so excited to like do the line in this game, can you see like the barracks? They've got like these, like the planks on top. That means you can build on top of that. Likewise, our very efficient looking storage building, that's also got the planks on top. So if we want to add some verticality to this, we can come into the paths and structures tab. We've got stairs we can unlock. So yes, we'll unlock them. We've also got platforms. Yep. And then essentially we should be able to stair up there, do a little platform underneath like that, then more stairs on top of the platform, and then if we put a double platform there, so we're going to want double platforms all the way along to the end, then I think we're going to want them around here so we can go back up again, like that sort of thing, because that means we can take our path around to there. Wang steps in like that, and that gets us up to the next level. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. So we can put more barracks in, then we can basically just go up again. Look at that. Look how cool that is. So you can see over here, all of our barracks, they're filling up really nicely. Now the real line, it can hold 9 million people. And I think in here, there's going to be space for a lot of beavers. So what it might be worth doing is try and actually get some more beavers on the go. So I reckon let's go over this side and let's just do loads and loads of breeding pods. They can all be along this edge, and basically as berries are picked and water is pumped, they're put into these pods. You can see people are doing that now, and once they get enough berries and water, that will start the breeding process. So if we zoom in further than we should be able to, we can actually glitch through. Oh my goodness, it's terrifying. So that is what a baby beaver looks like as it grows in the breeding pod. Oh, it's hideous. It's hideous. But yeah, as we get more beavers, we're going to need more housing. So I will keep building this housing. So we've got loads of barracks there. There's different type of housing. There's these row houses and the large row houses. These are like super narrow ones that are quite tall. What I think I might do, I might shove 2 of those there, and then another one at the bottom. And then down here, if I step the path back, then it means I can add in the large barrack. Now look, this is a beast of a building. So housing is pretty much sorted. I think I'm probably going to have to focus on trying to get these going. So we're probably going to need some more berries. And to be honest as well, if all the berries are going into the reproduction, we're going to actually need some food. So it might be worth looking at these, the dandelions. Now, if we build one of these, a forester hut, this is a building that has a big old watchtower on it. It gives us the ability to plant various things. We can plant all the different trees and stuff, but also the foods, so berry and dandelion. And now if you look at berries, this was like the primary food source before the update. You see it takes 12 days for a berry bush to get matured, and then another 12 days for it to fruit every single time. Now the positive is you get 3 fruits out of every berry bush, but 12 days, that is a long time to wait. Now if you look at the dandelions, it only takes 3 days to get your dandelion. So shove one on each side. On this side, I'm going to say plant berries down here. And likewise on this side, I'm going to say we need dandelions along that edge. And then obviously to harvest these dandelions, you can see some of them, they are ready to be harvested. We can just build a few gatherer flags. Right, so next up, I think I want to build a bit of an industrial zone. So obviously to get onto all these, like the golem stuff, we're going to need planks, we're going to need gears, we're going to need steel bars as well. Now, if we move down the line, down this end, we have an underground mine here. So we can unlock an efficient mine, and we can literally plonk that on top. That will start getting us scrap metal, which we'll need to process with the smelter. So I'm going to shove some smelters like along this front edge. Now, each of these are going to need fuel in order to work. So I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to plant some, we'll say plant a load of maple trees over that side, add a load of workers to the efficient mine, and then come morning, which is only a couple of hours away, we should see some beavers in the mine. Except we won't, because look, you can't just grab late game stuff, Matt. You've got to work for it. So it says in here we need gears and planks in order to mine that. So that's fine. I'm going to pause that for now. Then we're actually going to head the opposite direction, way over this way, because up here we have some normal ruins. So if we do a path up to here instead, we can put some scrap metal scavenger flags down. And now you see beavers, they're taking down the ruins, and then other beavers are coming along, they're taking that scrap metal away, and then they'll be taken down to this end to the smelters, which actually I think they need power to work. So yeah, building needs power to operate, connect it to a power generator. Now, since we're right next to a river, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go sort of down the other end of the line, I think over this way, and we're going to unlock this, the engine. Basically, what happens with these is logs go in, they get burnt and turned into power. And can you see out the back end, there's like a little spinny log. Now, in the power tab, we can use this high power shaft, sort of that takes power from one level and moves it down a level. We can then add a load of joints and then a load of straight shafts, and then if we drag this all the way down, connect it all up to the power grid, and then I guess where we've got space we may as well try and shove in a few more wheels. Right, and then we should be all good, except we're not, because can you see there's warning signs? So our beavers, you can see their needs, they're hungry, and hungry beavers, they work not as hard. This is cool, they've like changed all this. So into the food tab, let's get a farmhouse or two on the go. Now there's lots of different things we can do. I think to start with, I'm just going to do carrots, because carrots, they don't take very long to grow. 4 days and we can grow 3 carrots. Now you might be thinking, well, Matt, you just use up loads of space. How are you going to build all your buildings and stuff? So this is why this game is perfect for building like the line, because building vertically is actually really, really doable. So to store all the food, we're going to want some storage. So I reckon let's just do a load of storage on there. We can do some storage above probably, and above again. Why not? So then we can just wang like a triple platform there. And then what I'm hoping is I can do stairs up to that one, then put single story platforms there, and then on top of those as well. Path around to there, path from there over to here. Put stairs up the back there, and then I think these are all of our storage is connected. Lovely, but everyone is very, very hungry. Now, thankfully, with my dev tools, I can be a little bit cheeky. I can get rid of all of those carrots, and then I can actually plant these with carrots fully grown. So some of you might call this cheating. I call it engineering, meaning the line can continue. And yeah, if we zoom out, this thing is starting to actually get there, isn't it? Right, so next up, I did get distracted by everyone dying of hunger. We need to get the resources going. So we're going to need a gear workshop. Yep. We're going to need a tapper's shack. Yep. And we'll also need the wood workshop, because basically we need everything. So let's start building some of these. We're going to have to connect these to our power grid as well. So if we wang a bridge on there, we can place a loads of large storages. We can put platforms in the little gaps. I mean, we can actually get some large platforms. I've never used these in game actually. Quite intrigued to see how they work. But yeah, we're gonna need lots of storage, so we'll keep building these up. Build like a stairwell thing so they can all be accessed. That's good. And then up the top, we've got like some big platforms. Lots of space to put our industrial area. So we're gonna need lumber mills, gonna need gear workshops. So they're all built, but they need power. So a shafty staircase like that, then connect it all to the main grid, and then I think, yes, the power is being transferred up to these. So we've got power there, we've just got to get it over to all these other buildings. Right, so over this side I've got the printing press, the paper mill, and the explosives factory, because we're going to need all of those to work in the mine. And then I just connected them with a staircase of shafts around the back. Okay, good. Look. Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm doing this in a line. It's bizarre. It's awesome. I love it. Right, so I've done a few more bits of buildings, bits and bobs and stuff. We finally have enough resources that we can open the mine. So let's get open. We've got 6 employees gone in there. Oh man, look at the bottom left. That was just constant birth. So yeah, I built quite a few more birthing pods. Look. Each one of them is going to be a baby beaver. Love to see it. I quite like these. I quite like these metal pillars, actually. I've never used these before, but like it. Right, anyway, let's head over this end. And I think what I'm going to have to do, because we're so far from the district center, can you see this red line? Yeah, literally finishes there. I think we're gonna have to make another district just to do this end, because we're gonna work on the new golems. Put a district gate in there, so that splits up the districts. Right, and then in this district, this is where we're gonna want the new golems. So we go back into science, and we can make a golem part factory. We need planks, gears, and metal blocks, and it looks like we've got all of those now. Decent. We can build these up. We can build these up. Oh, I love building up. Right, then each of these buildings, they need entrances. So we're going to need some platforms. That will go to each level. And then I'm sort of thinking, should I get a load of bridges to come over at the right level? So we have the steps on this side. And on this side, it's just platforms. Yeah, okay. So after the golem part factory, we're going to need the golem assembler. Notice that takes a body, 4 arms, and 1 torso. So when we click on these, we can actually tell them what we want the recipe to be. So it can be the chassis, the limbs, or the head. So we need 4 limbs, 1 up there for chassis, 1 there for a chassis, and these 2 down this side, they can be the heads. So up here we'll do the golem assembler. Right, so I just built the world's most complicated staircase with bridges and stuff. This is looking very, very efficient. I'll tell you what, it could look more efficient. Oh, that is better. That is better. A control tower on the top. Right, so that's all up and running, except for we don't have any of the resources in this district. So what we're going to have to do is probably just cheat my way using this button. I can spawn a beaver. I can spawn another one, and another one, and another. So basically, we have beavers in this colony now, and now they need jobs. So again, back to more building. So that's that one. I've shoved a few of these on top. These actually, oh, this needs power. Oh, actually, so all of these need power. I haven't powered those up. So let's swap that piece for a T-junction like that. And then an upper downer, and then a few straight shafts into that building. They're all connected, so the golem factory should be up and running. Yep, look at the tip swizzling on its end. So that's good. Then we just need to get power to this. Now, it's a bit tricky, if I'm honest, to try and get power from over there. So it might be worth perhaps building a shaming area or similar. But first, these guys, they don't have any water on this side. So we'll get all the water pumpers in ready. We'll wang some big water storage behind those. And then, oh, what's wrong with this dude? What's that symbol? That's a new symbol. What does that symbol mean? Oh, he's been injured. He refuses to work. He's been injured. So we now have injured beavers in the game, which means there's probably something we can help fix them with. So I've noticed the leisure tab has changed its name to well-being. So, oh, look, there's loads of stuff in here. Teeth grindstone. Basic needs broken teeth. Oh man, is that for like the wood choppers? All right, so I'll tell you what, let's get some tooth grindstones under there. I'm gonna shove another one here, like out in the open, just so I can see like how it works. But yeah, we've got showers, we've got medical beds, and we've got a healer. So that, oh, that's the dandelions. So let's unlock that. Oh man, it's a big building. It's a big boy. I'll tell you what, let's shove that in the middle of the forest. All right, there we go. So they take dandelions, logs, and water and create medicine. Ah, decent. I thought the dandelions were food. So double shower, a spot where beavers can get refreshed with a shower. It meets their basic needs of wet fur. Oh, and to place this, look, it's got to be, the end of it's got to be in the water. So let's shove a few of those in. Yeah, look, he's taking a shower. They're both taking showers. Oh, that's so cool. So look, they're getting wet fur, which is like another one of their basic needs. Right, so this healer, I'm going to prioritize this building with my haulers. That will just get them to get all the resources over there quickly. Oh, look, he's got like a little sock on his hand. He's hurt his hand. He's got a bandage on. And now he's got to climb up loads and loads of stairs to go to his hotel room. There he is. He's gone in there. I mean, oh, what's happening over here? Why are they all injured? Like, more people are injured than not injured. Have they been pumping their wood too hard over this side or something? Oh, look at that one. No, they are not underpants on his head. He's got a head bandage. All right, so the dandelions are going in. We've got the healing thing over this side as well. I've also given these guys some showers. It's actually a double shower. They can shower together, help wash each other's backs. Very nice. But yeah, now things are going well. You'll see in these buildings here, the circle ones, the Golem Assembler. See, now they are spinning because we actually, oh man, oh, you can actually see it. It's making the golem. Basically, these are making robotic beavers that we can use to do all the tasks we don't want to do. Because look, if we look in landscaping, there's actually some new stuff we can do only with golems. So we've got the dirt excavator. Yes, this game finally has terraforming. So golems can collect dirt. They can then make a dirt pile just to store dirt. Then we can place terrain blocks as well. So we can finally, oh man, we can finally, like, we can actually make our own land and stuff. That would be so useful in certain situations. Oh man, this is really cool. I like this. I like this a lot. So let's build some of these things. So this is the dirt excavator. Oh my goodness, it is huge. It is absolutely massive. It sort of looks like a steam train. I mean, the thing we need stairs just to get into it. It also requires, yeah, we need some power. So what we're gonna have to do, just like the good old days, we're gonna have to get some shaming wheels on the go. So we'll connect these all together. So we've got a team of volunteer shamers. Oh, and then our first golems are done. I've missed. Look, there's one. Oh, look how fast it is. It's so fast. Okay, so we've got two golems in there, Coghead 1 and Coghead 2, and they are getting us some dirt. So how do we use that dirt? Well, we can place a dirt pile there. So that's where they'll store the dirt that they're collecting now. And I feel like if we had power, they would work through the evening. So I'll tell you what, let's shove a water wheel there. There you go. They've got power again. It means they'll continue working through the night. Because remember, golems, they don't need to sleep. All right, so then we've got the terraformation station. So if we shove that there, did you see that gave us like a range? So anywhere within this area, I assume if we unlock the next thing, the terrain block, yeah, this uses 6 dirt to create terrain. Oh man, this is so cool. So can I literally just, so that is the terrain. Oh man, so you can, oh, just think of all the ideas I could do. I gotta get this into the Timberborners. But yeah, each one of those it takes 6 dirt to create. And in here we create 6 dirt every 2 hours, it looks like. So if I just sack one of the cogheads, Coghead 2, you're sacked. I assume he'll come in here. Yeah, there he is. And it looks like he's carrying the dirt. And yeah, look, he's plonking it down. He's building dirt. We are terraforming. Yeah, and basically I can make them faster if I put these control towers everywhere. Oh, look, he's finished. He's finished my first bit of land. So I can put a tower on that. And yeah, now they'll work even faster. Sweet. Oh, man, this is so cool. I'm so excited. Oh, but no, my golems have run out of energy. I forgot one important thing with the golems. You need to keep them charged up. So there is a charging station. That needs 50 HP. So if we come and shove this, then hopefully those golems will come over here and they can be charged up. Nice. All right, so anyway, that was the line in Timberborn. And honestly, I think it worked better than City Skylines. Like, look how cool it looks. Yeah, but honestly, that was really, really fun. And I can't wait to get back into the Timberborners. Try and make some golems myself. Like, look, I think that was like nearly finished. Anyway, boost the like button. Try and cheer this guy up. Once again, thanks to the devs for sponsoring. Remember, if you do want to check out Timberborns yourself, click the link in my description. There's a brand new update with all the new stuff that we saw today. It's a really, really good time to jump into the game. Anyway, guys, peace, love, and the Timberline. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.